Greetings, everybody. I am the one they call Shadow, coming at you once again with another Shadowcast. Today, I want to share with you something that is really important to me. Something that I put together, something that I wrote down to kind of give myself a compass to make sure I have integrity on what I stand for. Now, this thing that I'm talking about is my ethos, my own personal ethos. You might have seen it on the website, on SHADDOWMusic.com. It says Shaddow's Ethos or Ethos. It's my ethos. It's the code that I go by as a music artist on making sure that I stay on task, that I stay on track with my intentions on how I create, how I put out my gift to the world. So I wrote it down here. I'm gonna read it and then I'll go over to like every little point. So here's my ethos. I am a musician who is making a new era in music and style. I am a legendary and historic performer, leaving a legacy my culture can be proud of forever. I am an extremely positive role model for my generation and every other one after till infinity. I am a modern day Louis Armstrong with the ability to play saxophone, sing, and flow while appealing to a younger audience by mixing music, fashion, and import car culture. I am a man inspiring and empowering others through music and making a difference in people's lives. I am a beacon for peace, uniqueness, giving back, and following your passion. I am a world traveler, performing music that awakens people to realize their own infinite potential. I am a creator of experiences that draw out only the positive emotions of desire, faith, love, sexiness, enthusiasm, romance, and hope, while celebrating the master that lives in all of us. So that is, wait a second, let me set something real quick. So that is my ethos. That's the Shaddow's ethos. And I really thought it was important to set something in place to make sure that I always know that everything that I create and that I put out there stands up to the test of time. It stands up to a standard that I hold myself accountable to. And I think it's important that music artists and creatives have something like this so that they never lose integrity. They always stay true to themselves. You always stay true to yourself. And I didn't want to make this, when I came up with this ethos, I wanted it to transcend all boundaries, all dogma, all social codes, everything that puts limits on us as people, as groups, as creatives, as human beings. I wanted to write something down that transcended all of that. And at the very end it says, I am Shadow and Shadow Riders is my army. Because as you know, Shadow Riders is the fan club that I have. And I wanted to make sure I put you guys in there, the fans, as part of this ethos, this standard that I have for myself, because I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it because I want to enrich your life. I'm doing it to make a difference in your life. That's why, that's one of the core values, that's one of the core intentions that I have in my heart, is not to just do it for self. There's some self therapy. There's some self joy that I get from it. I think that you should be doing something that you love, and if you don't love what you do, then why do it? So yeah, there's that. I love what I do, but I also wanted to install that the intention of making a difference in the lives of others and in the people who listen to the stuff that I create. And I wanted to set new standards for musicians that's out there now, for myself included, and for music artists for now and throughout time. I wanted everything that I created to stand the test of time, to be infinite, to be without end, to be timeless, to not only be relevant now but always be relevant. And so anytime that I come up with an idea for music or anything that I create, I'm creating it with the intention in mind of this has to be something that's relevant now, and it'll still stand like 50 years in the future, or 100 years in the future, or 1,000 years in the future. Or if somebody creates a time machine and goes back in time and pulls up something that I created, it'll still be relevant. That's something that is really important to me, for infinity. So I put that in my ethos. I put that as something that as a standard that always remind me when I go back and look at this. It reminds me of, are you creating what you are creating right now in this moment? Does it stand up to the standard that you set for yourself? And I think that's so important. Whatever you stand for, whatever you're about, whatever intention that you have that you want to put out into the universe and put out into the world, I think that you should have something, I think especially for creatives, so that you don't get manipulated and you don't get turned around and coerced to do something that you really don't want to do. So you never have to get caught off guard and sell your soul to go do something else that you don't really feel comfortable with. If you have something like an ethos that you write for yourself that resonates with your heart, with your soul, with what you stand for, and you always go back to that and you always look at that as a reference, as a compass to get you back on track and get you back on course, you'll never lose focus. You'll always be on point. So that was just a quick video about my ethos. I was gonna go over each little point, but I kind of did just off the cuff. So hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all social media where I'm at. Would love to hear from you. Hear what you think about this, and hear your thoughts. And yeah, anytime if you guys read the ethos that I put out and I'm not on point with what's written down in that ethos, check me on it. You know what I'm saying? Check me on it. I want to make sure I stay on point, to always be giving you my best, and always be coming from the heart, always be coming real. So with that, till next time, love you guys. Peace.